Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at this flail mower. Will this 45 horsepower tractor pull this 8-foot flail mower? Y'all come along, let's find out. So we got it hooked up to the Massey Ferguson 245. That was a struggle in itself trying to get this thing hooked up. This has not been used in 5 years. It's been sitting out, ain't been touched. As you can tell, you can still see the dirt line on it where ant bed had built up around it. It is a John Deere unit, don't know the model number, but it's 8 wide. I think your cutting width is probably going to be about 7.5, 7.75 cut width. Of course, you got your PTO shaft that comes into your gearbox, runs over to some belts, and then you got a big roller on bottom, and you got your T-blades inside there. So looking at it, I want you to see it from the front looking back. It hangs out on the outside of the tires pretty good, but I'll show you what we're going to do with this in a little while. And got it all hooked up, was starting to check fluids and grease and stuff like that, and first thing that popped up was I took the plug out. As soon as I got it loose enough and popped it out, it bursted out a lot of air. What does that tell us? Drop it down in the comments. Yep, that vent must be clogged. So we're gonna get this vent off, hopefully, if this adjustable wrench will do it. And we're gonna see if we can make sure this vent is clear and clean so it don't build up a lot of pressure inside this case of this gearbox. So yep, whole lot of fun going on around here. So I'm gonna take it over here to the workbench, aka tailgate, get a few more tools, and see if we can't get this cleaned out, make sure it's flowing air. We'll put it back on, tighten everything up, grease it, then we're gonna go mow a little. That's supposed to twist, and it finally does a little bit, but we're gonna spray a little brake clean in it, see if we can't get it cleaned out good enough to go back on. But yep, so what happens, man, when you let stuff set up? Let's see if we can fill this thing up. If I got enough brake clean, I'm about out. So this particular one, I don't know if y'all can see that down in there, actually has a little check valve in it with a spring. I don't know if y'all can hear that or see that, but it's got a little pressure, but now I can blow on it just by mouth and it'll actually work. So we're gonna put this back on and continue on with the checking it out and see if we can go mow a little. Alright, vent's back on. That's tightened back up. It don't have very many grease points. The main ones on this one is this roller on bottom. So we're fixing to grease that. And we'll go test it. Also too, I don't know, 2 or 3 videos ago, we talked about this clutch wanting to grind when you activate engine PTO. And I didn't do it on camera. I was in a hurry one day, need to do some bush hogging, and So I did not have to get underneath the tractor. All I did was loosen this up and adjust this pin that goes into your clutch fork off your pedal. And now you notice I got just that much of free travel, which is about what you need. And I've got the secondary clutch whenever you get it on down to about right there. So as of right now, she's doing good. She don't grind. So now I'll bounce them back over here and let's get this thing greased up. Sounds like the grease gun ain't wanting to work. That one's full. I bet I just run out of grease. Oh well, they got something in it. Alright, well this is about as ready as it's going to be. Y'all going to remind me, drop in the comments, next time I go to town, I need a tube or two of grease. I'm out. Anyway, let's fire this thing up. Let's go mow a little. Show you what I'm going to do. Fired up. Alright, well springtime is here. Springtime shows up around here, you also get weeds. Now if you go back in my channel last year about this time, all this stuff that's yellow and up 6, 8, 10 inches tall, that's what we call hops clover. Last year I said, well, you know what, I'm gonna cut that with the hay cutter and bell it just to see how it makes. And it works, but I think the only thing that would eat it would be goats because it's so coarse, stickery, prickly, but goats will tear it up. So this year, I'm not doing that. And if you go back in my videos a couple years ago, I mowed everything for the first time to get rid of the springtime weeds and let the bahia grass start coming up like it's supposed to. So that's what we're doing today. And of course, you know, all I got is the 5-foot bush hog. Well, I wanted to throw this 7.5, 8-foot flail mower on. I can cover more ground quicker and get the job done quicker. I've got several acres here that's gonna have to be cut. I am mainly focusing on my main hay field here. So that's what we're gonna do today. I don't know if you can tell or not, kind of up in the distance, but about here and on up, that hops clover, the yellow buds is starting to brown off. So it's starting to die off and go away. It does this every spring. Well, we're just gonna mow it. We're gonna help it along to die on off, like I say, for the bahia grass to come on up and get started. So anyway, let me get y'all set up. We're gonna mow a little bit. first 2 passes right there with my little 5-footer, that'll be 3 passes. So it won't take near as long, but doing pretty good. I'm running in 2nd gear. I don't know, probably 1,000, 1,200 RPM. This thing's quiet. That's why I love these flail mowers. They're awfully quiet. You can hear yourself think. I'm gonna flip y'all over and let y'all see it when it's spinning. I have mowed with it years ago, and it'd be so thick that it would just spit everything out the back and just leave a blanket of cut grass. And I'm like, darn, if I could get it, you know, 1/2 inch to 1 inch off the ground, I could use that as a hay mower. You never know. But you know, this stuff's still low and thin, so. But we'll get out here in the middle where it's a little thicker. You'll probably see a little bit more of it in action. Let's get on this tractor and go for a ride. Doing pretty good. We're probably almost halfway. I'd say halfway almost. But the old flail mower is doing the trick. I gotta watch it sometimes because my drift wants to drift up, so I gotta make sure it stays on the deck. But doing good. Let's mow a little more. Well, all right, I got about, I don't know, a little over halfway done. And it's time for me to have to stop what I'm doing and run some errands. We'll pick this back up at a later date and get it finished and knocked on out. I won't bore y'all with that. But it does a really good job. I would say this stuff's maybe 4 inches tall. I might could get it a little lower, but the main thing is just getting rid of the weeds, letting this bahia grass come on out and get started. But the flail mower done great. Actually covers a lot more area. I'm really pleased with it. Tractor did good. It's very quiet. The mower's quiet. So another tool in our arsenal. And yeah, I can't wait to get back out here and get on it some more and knock out some of these fields, because this is one of about 3 or 4 fields that I've got to do. And it's going to take time, of course. But anyway, will this 45 horsepower tractor pull this 8-foot flail mower? Yes, and it mowed. It done great. Didn't even strain it. I ran it 12 to 1500 RPMs, second gear, high range. It did great. So I can't wait, like I say, to get back on it. But it done it. Very proud of it. I hope y'all enjoy this content. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch y'all in the next video.